Hello and welcome back. Jaden over here. I'm sorry for the lack of updates and videos. I've been busy. It's summer. The heat is very taxing. And my brother dropped by unexpectedly, and I've been lazy. Busy, so whatnot. Today I'm going to talk about... You'd think I was going to do a review of the Fantastic Four, but it should be a review of the 1967 Spider-Man. Fantastic Four came later, because the whole Marvel superheroes I did prior. With here, I'm gonna go totally out left field and review what I want to review, and not in an OCD, frantic manner, as I tend to go by things. So, Spectacular Spider-Man by Greg Weisman, mostly. Yeah, the guy from, he did Gargoyles. Should I see more? I loved Gargoyles as a kid. I still do to this day. Next to that, of the toys, always would lose the rings. The wings, not the rings. The wings of the toys, because they just pop right out. Right now I'm going to talk about Spectacular Spider-Man, and my mouth is agape in astonishment in how such a great quality series got snuffed out so quickly because of property rights changing hands and cleansing of anew, because of social matters and whatnot between Disney, Sony, and Marvel. So I gotta go on from that. Spectacular Spider-Man on its own takes a page out of Bruce Timm's book of use simplistic models so you can have fluid movement, and it saves a lot of money and time and ink and whatnot, because there's the whole thing from the X-Men animated series. It cost the animators a lot of money to animate the hair on Wolverine's body, on his arms and chest and whatnot. So I have no clue how the animation world works, besides from the artists and, the animation stuff, but the whole politics behind it and the whole managing of resources, I have no clue. Spectacular Spider-Man is a great cohesive piece of what Spider-Man is, what he stands for, storylines and soap opera moments, and to keep on hooking you back to that comic. And a great thing it does about it, over the 40, 50 plus year history of Spider-Man, with hundreds, dozens of writers, from Stan Lee to up until now, and Steve Ditko and the artists and their club efforts of all those many people and all those different ideas and those different imprints, from the Clone Saga to the Venom Saga, or whatever you want to call it. Just all that, and trying to, because the thing with being a comic book writer, to get notoriety, you've got to do something different and drastic with the character that you are handed with. Comic book writers are basically children playing with toys, but it depends if they play well with their toys, like great writers, or bad like their toys, like, I don't know, Sid from Toy Story. And it's a very restricting format, comic book writing, but yet still writers can always find a way, an outlet into that. Moving on from the series onto itself, I love it. It is truly spectacular, and it kind of artfully entwines everything into Oscorp and what about Spider-Man's foes and enemies, and relationships, hang-ups, and many other kind of soap opera things that I always find that happens, that plagues Peter Parker. And there's wisps of all different continuities mingled into this one and made it great. And I love it. Took a little while to get used to the art style. It is simplistic, and it does have a doe-eye type look to it, but you can get into it when the fluidity starts happening with the fight scenes, because the fight scenes are fantastic, next to the ones that happen on Family Guy with Peter fighting the giant chicken, or Stewie having a kung fu type moment or whatnot, fighting terrorists. That's the only other place I'd see good fight scenes animation, and that they're doing it for a goof. On Family Guy, on here we legitimately want to entertain the children because it's not violent, it's actiony, and violent is violating, and it's gore and it's blood, it's violation of something. Scrapes and bruises, not that much violence in that I don't find, but there's no speck of blood in the show at all. It does mend things well, and I love how in children's television, and you sneak in stuff for the adults, that you kind of dance around the radar, you get shit past the radar, as the term is, and Reboot did that, Beast Wars did that, Gargoyles did that, and this did that, and I really like, and I like that because, you know, it's thoughtful in some sense. I can't say any more good things about this series. It's a shame it got cancelled. And how I watched this, I sat down, watched all 26 episodes in a marathon-like manner, wasted my day and a half, had fun with that, and here we are now. Me drinking coffee, and I have my fans off, and it's hot as hell. In closing, I'd say you gotta see it. It's a shame it got cancelled. I watched. I love the attention to detail I said before, even though it's not there physically. It's there in the writing and the storytelling. And with that, I watched 10 minutes of the first episode of Ultimate Spider-Man, and I lost all faith in humanity. It is awful. I hate cutesy, self-aware, winking at the camera type humor and skit material like that, and it feels like it's really talking down the children while it has to explain every single character and facet of the universe. I do like that. If I want things explained to me, I'll watch Star Trek, but this, I really, God, it's an abortion of a show, Ultimate Spider-Man. Moving on from that, watch Spectacular Spider-Man now. Bye.